what am I doing wrong? Every night I go to sleep and wonder, what the fuck am I doing wrong? But then I think to myself, damn, I would probably have to sell my soul in order to gain 3,500 followers. Is it worth it? The question is still debatable.
NANI? Dynamite!
Now, clap it. I gotta pull out my notes for this one. Alright, everybody. Hey, how you doing? My name's Heero. Thanks so much for the support I got on the last video. If you know, you know. I covered this lovely individual last week. She's a total weirdo. And it's like, and you should see the comment section in that video that I just sent you. Because people are in there defending her. And I'm just like, you're just horny, my guy. And she's okay, she does have an OnlyFans page. And I'm like, nah, bruh. Everything I'm saying comes from a very organic place that is well statued out. And like I said, I've watched this video now 3 times. I had to witness her run and hug a tree 3 times.
Because I've just been marching, beating my own drum, treating people with respect, loving others, taking accountability, forgiveness, but never forgetting.
But she then goes on to talk about her education. She is highly educated based on what she is. She has a college degree, and that's what kind of makes it weird, because this female version of Shaggy, this cosplay version of Shaggy, you would think would be on the side of, you know, unmasking bad people and sending them to jail, but she's actually one of the ghouls hiding underneath that pretty ass mask.
Up that heroin. Let me forgive and forget. Oh, wait.
Oh, God.
Like that. But I've never really forward. Never forget, but forgive. I'm not a Christian. I'm a spiritualist. I don't really identify with that either. I'm just a fucking human being with a beating heart, having a human experience on planet Earth. But in terms of 3D reality, I have to be something, right? So, spiritualist or metaphysical practitioner or holistic practitioner, whatever.
Absolutely.
Whatever 3D category
Absolutely.
y'all want to call it. I'm not Christian, right? Might have been like dunked my head, baptized, holy water on the head, eaten a few of Jesus Christ's body or something like that. But I've never
She's hilarious.
really identified as Christian. And one of the Christian phrases that I find extremely hypocritical is, you just gotta forgive and forget. Just forgive.
The hypocritical thing she's blaming Christians about is the same thing she just literally asked us to do. Forgive and forget. She's blaming, she's calling the hypocrisy of Christians in their actions, whether you're a religious person or not. But she's literally doing the same thing. She's begging people in this video to forgive and forget. Like, she doesn't even see the irony within 30 seconds of making the ironic statement. Like, it makes me think she's not hearing herself. You're absolutely right. And I don't know if this is like me losing my mind, but like, how would this person, if me and this person would have a conversation, how would that conversation go? But let's get to the heart of some more of her issues, which she openly tells us about. And if it's not, it's almost definite daddy issues, right?
Said that he would go up against the best psychiatrist in the entire world, and they would not say that any of the problems that I have, including abandonment, come from him, the man who abandoned me at 3 years old, right? So I stopped answering him. Basically, cut him off, the end. I've been in Jewish therapy since I'm yay big. I probably have more therapy than most therapists that have worked with me. Well, actually, I know that's true because all my therapist says that I am challenging them and they need to look up information because my IQ is so high. So.
It's the dog whistles, right? It's the dog whistles. The constant dog whistles. Remember, she's talking about how great her IQ is. We're 16 minutes and 56 seconds into the video. We're talking about her issues. We're talking about the people that traumatized her. This is supposed to be an apology video for her being a racist bigot to a Home Depot employee who talked with a funny accent. That's what or if I gave you this snippet and asked you what this video is about, there's no way in fucking hell you'd be able to tell me the origin of this video. One, the IQ test inherently tells you nothing about anybody because it only tests it is the only scale for it is socioeconomic floors. People with similar socioeconomic roofs have similar scores. But people like her love to use it as a sense of entitlement to talk about how smart she is in comparisons of other people without ever bringing up that variation. Another person who enjoys doing that is Jordan Peterson. There's this great 2-hour long deep dive into the maniac that is Jordan Peterson on Some More News. It's a great YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. But it's this manic behavior that we're seeing right now that isn't being accounted for. She really wants to be validated. She wants us to be proud of her. And the only reason why I think this is because she literally said it.
I heard y'all have literally blown me up on the internet. I don't have service. I live off grid. I'm literally recording this off my phone. However, thanks. Kind of. I would have.
She's currently thanking us for berating her in the first video and garnishing her this attention. That's what she's thanking us for right now. It's so weird. It's so weird to think that people like her are allowed to vote, drive cars, pick up prescription medicine. Like, she can do those things. She can own a gun.
I really preferred if y'all did your research before you blew me up, right? So here's the thing. Did y'all research my degree? I'll let you know. Graduated top of my class, forensics and investigative science with a minor in sociology, criminology, emphasis on child delinquency and the prison system. I studied human behavior and crime. Graduated top of my class of 35. At the time, it was number 1 in the country, and now it is number 2 in the world. West Virginia University Forensics Program.
So, I take challenge to that because I graduated at the top of my class with my master's degree in forensic pathology from the University of Texas Tech. And the interesting about that is I'm the first African-American male to ever graduate from that program. A basic research of her facts would tell us a few things about her. She is right. West Virginia does rank number 2 in the world. And I believe she said number 1 in America. Well, that's not true. And this is a study from 2018. So she's claiming to be brilliant. She's claiming to be the top of her class. She couldn't do basic research. But I'll do you one better. Because if you go to the website, this is West Virginia's forensic science website on Facebook. They self-proclaim themselves to be the 3rd best. Updated 2021. You literally didn't even have the time or effort to do proper research on something you're bragging about. Are you fucking with me right now? Are you fucking with me right now? Because I feel like you're fucking with me. And if you're fucking with me, that's fine. I'm a fuckable person. But I'm not going to let you run free. I'm just not going to let you have this moment. It took me 15 seconds to look all this up. But this is what happens when you let dumb people exist. And exist with a platform. Because it'd be one thing if they just went to Walmart and back to their house, day in, day out. They now have a platform. This woman has more subscribers than me. And it makes me feel like, what am I doing wrong? Every night I go to sleep and wonder, what the fuck am I doing wrong? But then I think to myself, damn, I would probably have to sell my soul in order to gain 3,500 followers. Is it worth it? The question is still debatable. Okay. So that's the extent of what I can handle from her. I want to point out a few things about being a Karen. 1, there are 5 stages to becoming a Karen. 1, you do something that garners some type of retaliation towards you. Bigotry. You do something that earns you hate. You deny that hate. You then call for help from the authorities, which is what she just did, to try and get people who are justified in their hating you to leave you alone. And then when those people who come to try to figure out what's going on don't assist you, you attack them. And then the final stage, you bring in some religious mumbo jumbo, which she did earlier with the whole heroin and hypocrites. overall, you have to know that people like her are just out here looking for FaceTime. This is her 15 minutes of fame, from her OnlyFans page to her non-existent OnlyFans page to this to that. This is her 15 minutes of fame. She's gonna run with it. And if that's the level that you have to sell your soul to, so be it. I some of us can't relate, but I just had a few questions after watching this video 3 times. So bear with me. Why wasn't this apology sent to Hassan and Home Depot in general? Why couldn't she have made this video, sent it out to us, to Home Depot privately, and let that have been the end of it? For someone looking to heal in this world, she really did do a lot of extra steps to expose herself. Because this video doesn't look good for her at all. There's no one that watches this video and says, in fact, let's look at the dislike. Yeah, 235 people think this was a bad idea out of the 4,000 views. 35 people are horny as fuck for her. That's my assessment of it. It took 21 minutes and 41 seconds to apologize. If anyone is apologizing for that long, you don't have to forgive them. If free and clear conscience, you don't have to forgive them. What is the over-under she does something bigoted or racist again in under a month? Over under a month. I'm just curious for that poll. Leave your suggestions in the comment section below. And then I want to take a second to go to that video. Oh man, I pulled it down. But in my comment section of the first video, there's a guy that I pinned the comment to who claims that this wasn't racism. Who claims that, she's not a racist. And his fame to claim was he's mixed. And because he didn't feel offended, it's not racist. And he said the only way it can be defined as racist is if, she's claiming to be superior. Well, in this apology, she claimed to have a higher IQ than most. She claimed to be smarter than most, even though she's also claiming that, her mental faculties have significantly altered her livelihood. But more importantly, it was the definition of racist that he wanted to use to justify why she's not racist. So I wanted to bring back up the definition of racist and make sure we're all clear that xenophobia, being xenophobic and all that stuff, anti-Semite, those all fall under this motherfucking category. I am not saying that she's a racist in the sense of she's out here with the Ku Klux Klan, but her internal, her subconscious, dare I say, based on what the fuck she said, her conscious mind has definitely put her in the parameters. It's just a person who is prejudiced against or I'm about to bite my fucking tongue trying to say this word. Say it.
Antagonistic
towards people on the bias of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, which is what she did. She was being antagonistic, biased, and aggressive towards a man who had an accent, who was clearly not from the surroundings she understood or knew, and used that to attack him. That's the definition. That she gave us the example. So the only thing I have left to say on this is that for everyone who was defending her in my comment sections in that first video, stop being horny for racist people. Clap it. I get it. She has an OnlyFans page. You think being her friend is going to give you an opportunity to fuck. You're not going to hit, bro. You're not going to hit. So stop, give up this psychotic belief that you are the one that's going to bring her back to. My mama used to tell me, crazy women like this got some good sex. You don't want this type of sex, because this type of sex, you don't nut in a banana. That's how you get a banana split, baby. You don't want that in your life. Clap it, okay? Take some advice from Black Dynamite. He said it the best. Crazy pussy ain't the best. And I'll leave you guys with that range of thoughts and ideas. But I'm curious to know what you think. This video is going to be super long. I'm super interested in what you guys think about this apology. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you're going to talk about in the next chapter of the group. next chapter, all right? So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through.